obviously Towson was able to score on just about every possession. What was sort of the key to the success they had today?
I think they have a lot of weapons offensively. Starting with Terrence West and Darius Victor, who do a tremendous job running the football. But I think you saw today what makes them particularly dangerous is their ability to throw the ball as well. I believe completed 15 for over 300 yards. So we talked about that all week. You certainly have to stop the run because that's the most dangerous aspect of their offense. But there's enough skill and Athens does a good enough job that you can't just concentrate on stopping that the running game because they can beat you with the pass too. So.
Do you feel like it was becoming a shootout as sort of the game progressed?
No, it was a shootout there until midway through the third quarter. It was they came out and did an excellent job on the first drive of the third quarter, kind of reestablishing the momentum in their favor to go up 28-21, and we drew it right back down. And, on two successive series had some uncharacteristic unsportsmanlike conduct penalties is really easy. What we're about to knock us out of not only touchdown range but field goal range, and from that point on it was an uphill battle.
Towson was playing without his top two wide receivers. Were you surprised though at how they were able to excel in the passing game?
No, I mean the kids that they have that back up Leon Kennard and Wilkins are good players. One kid I believe was an all-league kick returner, and the other kid 28 is a good player as well. So and the tight end. So like I said, they have a lot of weapons and they're very deep. And there's a reason Towson's ranked fourth. Coach Ambrose and staff did an excellent job putting the guys in position to be successful. And, we knew the margin of error was going to be small. We didn't do enough to overcome it.
For coaches and players, could I ask you to reflect on the season? You did set a program record for victories. What are your emotions at this point tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a little bit bittersweet. We're very grateful to our seniors. CJ and the other guys, we don't graduate a very big senior class, but the task that they've undertaken here, taking a 6-5 team, and generating one of the top seasons in school history is nothing to be taken lightly. So, the message to the team after the game was that it should sting, it should hurt. We don't like the feeling of a loss, but at the same time, we weren't going to mourn the season. We were going to celebrate it. So, the guys who are returning understand all the things it takes to get here. The things that we have to do to, win a second-round playoff game, but at the same time, I don't want that to diminish or take away from the accomplishments of this team and these seniors, because they certainly turned the fortunes of this program and set the bar for future teams.
You guys want to answer?
I think Coach Moorhead said it, hit the nail on the head. This has been a great season. Seniors, everybody from the top to the bottom, underclassmen, everybody. I mean, just what we've been able to overcome 2 years ago, being 1-10, and then being in the position that we're in now. Nobody think that was possible. And Coach Moorhead, instilled that within us to be great and to not accept mediocrity. And we wanted it. Like we can all tell, we wanted the passion, the grind of it, and God just buying in to what him and the coaching staff were saying. And, I think that it's paid dividends, especially this season. And although we would have liked to win, obviously, we're not playing just to compete. We want to win. So the national championship was one of our goals, and unfortunately we fell short. But it's nothing to be ashamed about. We've come a long way, and being underdogs and having the chance to play in a game like this at this caliber is just a testament on what everybody's hard work has done. So I think the guys are proud. The locker room, nobody's hanging their head. We went out there and we gave it our all. We came up short, but it's just something to look forward to next year. And I told those guys, get further. So we're always looking to build, and we're never satisfied.
What do you want?
I mean, these guys really said it all. I think that coming from where we were a couple years ago at 1-10 to now, being in the second round at 12-1, now 12-2, but it's just a season to be proud of. Like CJ said, we're really just proud of what we did. We're not going to hang our heads and say, we fell short. It wasn't a successful year. So, I think the guys just did an unbelievable job all year long. We're just going to use what we did this year and build upon it next year.
Michael, was there anything that Towson did differently defensively in the second half?
No, You know, they really pretty much came out and did the same stuff they did in the first half. You know, they were disguising their coverages a little bit more than we had seen on the film. But you know, me and Coach Briner were talking on the headsets, and we figured out what they were doing. And you know, ultimately in the second half, we stopped ourselves. You know, we were driving on them, and all the possessions that we had in the second half. But you know, we just didn't capitalize when we got into the red zone, and you know, ultimately that ended up hurting us.
What happened on the shotgun snap that got out?
Obviously, it started to get a little bit loud in the stadium, and we were trying to make some protection checks, and my center thought that I had said something, but you know, it was just an unfortunate thing.
Coach, you feel that the defense did the job against the West, but kind of struggled against the only 176 yards rushing.
Yeah, 176.
No, 76 for the West.
Yeah, I mean, they're two great backs, and you know, like I said, you've got to do something to stop those guys. You know, for how well Towson runs the ball. And, you know, I know the running backs get a ton of deserved credit, but I think the thing that goes overlooked is how good the offensive line is for Towson. I mean, those guys are tremendous, and they do a great job. And, you know, if you don't commit that many guys to the box to stop the run, I mean, they're going to run it up and down the field on you. So when you're committing 8 and 9 guys to the box, you're creating one-on-one matchups on the perimeter and the opportunity to throw some balls downfield. So, you know, we just felt what they do and what their identity was. We wanted to stop the run first, and you know, they've shown that their team now can be pass as well.